Hey guys. All right. Hello. Yeah, no, I was having technical difficulties. I'm not even going to play. Not even going to pretend. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Hold on. I should have did this before I. All right. All right. Now we can now we can get started. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Let's see. Um All right. Here goes. All right. Now I'm situated. Not really. But let's start anyways. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So I feel like I haven't gone live in forever. Has it been forever?
Forever.
No, really.
Yeah.
It has, huh?
Yep.
Anyways, anyways, let's get started. I have the link pinned. Um, I couldn't decide. I couldn't decide what to offer. So I left everything up and added more stuff. And now we're going to go ahead and do number wars. So the way number wars works, pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches the number that I have written. Shattered my phone, by the way. Will win a Claire Tarot. Daddy. So pick a number from 1 to 100, okay, guys?
Okay.
Did you see it?
Nope.
Oh. Here you go.
I saw it.
Oh. Why'd you say no?
Oh, I thought you were talking about here.
Da 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 da.
It's the best.
La la la. Da da da. Wait. What number did I pick?
I know what it is.
Okay. Dyslexia is kicking in today. All right. What? Did you see it?
I think so.
Where? Numbers are going hella fast. Where? No, you're totally dyslexic. Oh, no, I'm dyslexic.
You're dyslexic. Jesus Christ.
Adam Thompson. Sorry. Adam Thompson, you won at 78. Don't mind my phone. I fucking shattered it earlier. Yeah, look at that shit. Shattered. All right. It's fine.
Can't even see it.
I can't. Congratulations, Adam. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let us see. Don't mind that. Tuck that back in. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Ooh, you're thinking a lot right now. You're really thinking a lot. It's this sense that you have some sort of project in the works. Card number 14, going beyond normal. So there's a lot of planning needing to happen. I don't know if you're considering starting some business or some sort of project, but this is something that probably is very involved. Okay. Card number 31, trust yourself. If you are starting a project, it feels like you're being given all the signs, all the confirmations, but you're still not sure if these are really confirmations. They are. Just go for it. Just go for it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Card number 12. Every journey starts with a single step. Take that first step. I feel like whatever this is, if it's still something that is just in the thought phase, um really put more energy behind it. I feel like this is something that will probably be um like a nice side income that eventually becomes a lucrative full-time type of income. Okay. I don't know if it has to do with energy work, or I feel like it has something to do with your hands, but I can't quite determine if it's like energy work with your hands or you're building things with your hands. But it has to do with your hands. It has to do with energy. So when you cook, when you make things, that takes up energy too. Okay? So, let us see. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and pick another set of numbers. Okay, hold up. um I don't know. I don't know a number to pick. It's giving me indigestion. Maybe because I shattered my effing phone. You're welcome, Adam. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches the number he wrote will win a Claire Tarot. Pour some sugar on me in the name of Stephanie Murdock. Sorry. Stephanie Murdock, you won at 23. Oh, I'm so sorry. I injured you. I injured my phone. Pour some sugar on me in the name of love. All right. Congrats, Stephanie Murdock. You won at 23. Let us see. All right. Here it goes. Ooh, girlfriend. You're stepping it on up. Stepping it on up. So, card number 16. What you want wants you. This is about going through your process of ascension. This is a part of your organic ascension mechanics. And this also has to do with you really, really stepping into your personal power, allowing the guidance that you're receiving to work for you instead of against you. Okay. I feel like you're receiving a lot of guidance, but also there's a lot of static in that. Like, just static. I don't know if that even makes sense. Like, static. Something's trying to interfere. Hey, is your husband with you? Mike, right? That's his name, right? Um, huh? How is he doing? Is he okay? Or has he been struggling with feelings a little bit? Pour some sugar on me. He's better. How about you? Are you doing better, or are emotions kind of hard for you right now? I feel like they are attacking him. Um Card number 17, what is already with you? Okay. You already have all the tools. You already have the capability. You have everything you need, including the guidance. I'm told the roadmap. What? Are you still on the road? There's a lot of messages coming through for you. A lot. So one of the messages, just pick a place. It's a very strong message of just pick a place. This concept of trying to find the perfect place where you're supposed to be. No matter where you end up, that's where you're supposed to be. So just pick a place. I don't mean to be bossy. That came out kind of bossy, but I'm bossy. I'm okay. Sorry. That's a song, right? Okay, card number 16 and then card number 17. So this is like progression. Thank you, Naeem. And then card number 7, Legacy of Light. You come from a long line of badassery. Okay. You come from a very long line of badassery. This runs through your blood, literally through your blood. I'm sure you have some idea of what this badassery means. Did you look into what the candle meaning was for the placement on the menorah? Because it has to do with this. It has to do with this message. You're brave. Michigan has real winters. I'm just saying, I can do like nothing above Colorado. I don't even know if I could do Utah. I don't think Utah has enough trees. Excuse me, sir. You gonna take me to Moab? See, Deb says they aren't that bad, but you're like a winter badass, Deb. She's like, oh, it's warm today. It's like 22 degrees. I was taking pictures of the temperature the other night in the car as it crept lower and lower and it got to 1 degree, and I was taking pictures, and it was like my California mindset hasn't completely disappeared. And I totally was like, if we die and they find our phones after the thaw, they'll know exactly what happened. Crazy shit, y'all. California hasn't left my blood. All right. I hope that helps. Stephanie, just pick a place. Pick a place. Whatever place it is, pick a place. Pick a place and stick with it. Pick a place and stick with it. All right. Let's do another one. Doom, doom, doom. Another one bites dust. Yeah, another one falls, and another one bites the dust. All right, I'm gonna do. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that I see that matches the number I have written will win a Claire fucking tarot. This energy sucks. I gotta like entertain myself. I fucked up my phone. My sister-in-law. My sister called me. I was in the middle of brushing my teeth, and heaven forbid I not answer the phone. Huh? Oh, oh. What sound was that?
I don't know.
Oh, Nicole Plant. Nicole Deloncre. You won the 86, Nicole? Nicole won. All right, Nicole, congratulations. Nicole Plant, congratulations. Let's see what's happening. Many say that I'm too young to let you know. Oh, I'm told a different deck. All right. Here we go. 1, uno, dos, tres. Card number 12, creative power. Release your alchemical energy into the world. You've been bottling up some nice juju. You need to let that go. Release it into the world. It's ripe. This is creation energy, creative manifestation type energy. It feels like to me this message carries with it an implication that you have blockages. Have you felt like things haven't really been panning out? Like right before it comes to fruition, it kind of just falls apart? Because if that's the case, there's blockages that need to be cleared. I don't think I've felt blockages with you in a very, very long time, actually. I'm like trying to remember a time where I detected blockages with you. I don't. My memory sucks. Let's not even play that game. My memory sucks. Oh, what? You got 4 cards. Card number 19, accountability. Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. Oh, you have been feeling the blockage. I think you're carrying too much sense of obligation. I think that sense of obligation is placing so much pressure on you, and that pressure is what's causing the blockage. So it's like when you take a handful of wet sand, it can easily crumble. But when you put pressure on it, compact it, then it becomes more solidified. Okay. Card number 21, key to intimacy. Intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. So, I don't feel like this is romantic intimacy. I feel like this has to do with um, maybe you not allowing communication between self and soul, maybe you being uncomfortable with sharing, maybe with family or close friends, what you're struggling through quietly inside. um, it doesn't it doesn't necessarily feel like it's an outward or external type of circumstance. This feels like you're being shifted internally into a different way of seeing and being. Those are difficult. Those are very, very difficult, especially if it's difficult for you to allow other people in to um to help you shift your perspective. So card number 42, home. May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. So for me, this is confirmation. This is an internal struggle, internal circumstance that's really got you feeling like, what the hell? Oh, you have not noticed. Okay. Totally sometimes don't read what's written, make up my own sentences. You're struggling on the inside. That's what the blockage stuff is. Maybe it's a little bit of a misalignment between the self and the soul. It doesn't feel too pronounced yet. It feels like something that has a potentiality to become pronounced, but it isn't yet. So if you address it now, or in the near future, it won't have the opportunity to become something that will become too difficult for you. Okay. Was that 3, Daddy?
Yeah.
All right. All right. If you would like a personal reading, if you would like energy work, go to the link in the pinned comment. We shall be closing that in a little bit. We shall. We shall. What's the date today?
26.
What? All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. Stephanie Murdock. Ooh, it's a really fun. All right. Stephanie Murdock. I don't know where my headphones went. I have to use these big ass ones. I think it's backwards. So left. I know. I'm gonna get like a copyright strike. Oh, you know what? I'm such a silly little bird. It's in here. Silly little bird. Okay. Don't know what that accent is. I don't even think it's a real accent.
Good accent.
It's a generic fake one.
I love
I don't know if you know this. I shattered my phone.
it. Yeah.
All right, Stephanie. Breathe very deep and very slow. Many say that I'm too young. Let me just find a song. Mhm. Okay, we're gonna have to listen to some Valhalla stuff. Oh my god. I don't know. I think it's gonna freak me out. Vikings make me aggressive. I don't know what it is. I feel like in order to share space with Viking energy, I have to be fucking
A savage.
savagery. I'm sorry. Vikings are yeah. I married a tropical Viking. So I mean, yeah, nah, this is Viking shit. I can't. I can't. I need a different song. Here. Okay. Oh, breathe very deep and very slow. I went from male Viking to female Viking. Okay. Stephanie, activate your AOK and shield yourself. How do you feel? Um, you have crystals with you? Can you hold your crystals in between your palms? Okay. Hold them in your hands. You could put them in your lap and just put your hands on top of it like this. Right on the bottom, left on top. Just breathe. Do you guys wear wedding rings?
Yes.
I'm going to also program your wedding rings according to what your higher self is asking me to do. Your higher self is very private right now. It doesn't want me to talk about any it doesn't want me to talk about any of the details publicly. Okay? So breathe very deep and very slow. All right, I'm going to message you really quick. Let me see. Here, found ya. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. Right. Mm, okay. There you go. All right. Thank you, Stephanie. Let me mark this. Many say that I'm too young. Saja, are you here? All right. So let's go ahead and scan you and see where this is going. Have you been feeling weird in the chest? Not necessarily a bad feeling, just like a weird sort of something, mild pressure on the chest. I was born knowing how to do this. I have my own system that I created. I didn't create it. I fucking just know how. I don't know. I don't want to lie. Some would say I created it. Okay. I'm seeing it looks like an upside down triangle on your chest. It looks almost like a breastplate, um, like what you would attach other armor to. And with the way that it's making, with the way that it's making my heart kind of like race, that tells me this is a very okay. I'm not allowed to say that. Well, then how would I describe it? Uh, Dragon, for lack of a better description. Dragon energy. It's like a big ass dragon scale right on your chest. I also see attempts to breach your field in your low back. Um, so right above your iliac crests, so your sacrum is in the back, how your hip bone connects to it, right above that. I also see a lot of attempt on your sacrum itself. Um, the breastplate is a good thing, girl. It's badass. I don't have armor. I said I'm very envious. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't have armor. I don't get armor. I say it's bullshit. But I get to see everyone else's badass armor. I know, I know. Michael says I don't need armor when I have a Michael. So you have dragon armor on your chest. You don't usually get dragon armor unless that's something that is absolutely necessary, especially with the way this coding like it fluctuates, it has a glitch to it. It carries with it tremendous potentiality and capability. So you're basically being prepared for something like life altering. Okay. Um, doesn't necessarily mean a life altering thing has to always be negative, always like catastrophic. A lot of it tends to be, but I don't necessarily feel that for you. I feel like if it is something that is a tremendously challenging, painful type of alteration, I feel like it would be because you're witnessing someone else go through that. So that's probably why it's over your chest. Um, I see a lot of attempts at blunt force trauma to the right back and like curving around towards the ear, this whole area right here. Um, there's no breach. Has someone been talking a lot of shit to you? Has someone been like trying to create a lot of self doubt with what they say? Not full on like, oh, you're horrible, but like, oh, ooh, ah, that type of thing. Jonathan, I haven't yet.
Said yes.
That person needs to be quiet. You need to say something to them. I mean, you probably don't need to say something on the level of like Emmie combative. Cause I'd be like, bitch, shut your fucking pie hole. But they can't be allowed to say things to you anymore. You have to seriously, because that person is what's being used to try and drop your frequency to breach you. I'm assuming because you've distanced yourself, um, that's why it looks like there's attempts, but there hasn't been an actual breach. Good. Very, very good. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me look at the internal. You have a lot of shifting frequency, shifting codes internally. So this is like mid-level morphogenetic template. It's not core template. But I'm being told right now, this mid-level shifting leads to core shifts. That's probably why I get the sense of like life altering. When you have shifts within the core, there's a high likelihood of you becoming a different person. For people who like to control you, like, oh, you're different. Good. And for people who support your growth, oh my God, you're so different. Know the difference between the two, okay? But you're shifting into a different person, which is not a bad thing. Um, it's definitely not a bad thing. Let me see. So be careful with trying very hard to be what you think you're supposed to be, what you think you need to be. That can absolutely be exploited as an entry point. Because when you try very hard to become what you need to be, what you think you need to be, if it's not aligned with what you actually are becoming, then you'll feel disappointed, you'll feel lost, and that minor internal sense of instability, you don't deal with grunt level parasitic things. You deal with a kind of thing that has the capability of bulldozing through your field if you're tilted just a little bit. And if it like hits you like that, like steamroller, bam, that's enough to topple you over. And then because it looks like you don't have enough shield at the bottom, so work on that. Work on adding more layers of shield. You're in Kokoro, right? Huh?
She just started.
She is, right? I could have sworn I was talking to you in class today. um, I, definitely use that trauma shielding, the bottom. Really focus on the bottom and it really create additional buffer zones. Okay. So that's good. Oops. Connect Connection's unstable. Am I connected? Am I live?
Still yes.
Yes.
That's what it's showing.
Okay. All right. We'll keep right on going. Let's see what you would like, General. All right. Let's pull some cards. Let's pull some cards. Hi, Jonathan. I haven't done yours yet. Don't worry. If you miss when I call your name, I'll wait and give you time to come back. Don't worry. I'm only impatient with my husband. Everyone else, I'm super patient. Guess what? I, for the first time ever, remembered tomorrow is our wedding anniversary.
It is.
We never remember it. We don't celebrate it. We always remember sometime in January, like, oh, we forgot our anniversary.
We do.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, Saja, something circling around you. Card number 34, circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. If you can create inner stillness, nothing can shake you. Okay? Nothing can shake you from core. Nothing can shake you from your center. All the attempts to try and breach you, it's gonna irritate them and frustrate them, and then finally they'll give up. So hang in there, okay? Hang in there. I'm being told you're the one on the horse. I'm wondering if there's 3 people who are being used as Trojans. Um, with that, it's a horse of purity that has personal power rooted in shadow. You have to become comfortable with tapping into your shadow aspects. Shadow and darkness are not intrinsically evil. Evil is a human concept tied to human intent. If you can extract the whole concept of intent from your perception, then you can become ridiculously powerful. Okay. Powerful within your own self, within your own energy. And what this power means is no one can affect you in a way that's detrimental for you. And it doesn't mean life's going to be perfect. It means that every inconvenience, every situation, every struggle is being presented to grow you exponentially versus just BS, nonsensical drama. Okay. So, the horse of purity, tapping into the shadow power, personal power steeped in shadow. Card number 24, empty. The ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. So, your life as you know it, your relationships, connections, perception, the person you know yourself to be right now, that's on one side of the door. You're going to be encouraged to walk through a doorway very soon. And as you walk through that, you become more of who you actually are. But in order to become more of who you actually are, you have to allow the burying of who you once were. Okay? This might require a period of mourning for you. Oftentimes when we lose aspects of ourselves that we have identified as for long periods of our life, we need a period to mourn that. Every time that I level up, regardless of the level of leveling up, if I'm losing aspects of myself that I've identified as myself for any length of time, I'll go through like a small period of depression. And that's me mourning these parts of me that are being shed away. It's not necessarily mental illness, it's not necessarily depression in the clinical sense. It's a period of grieving. It's okay for you to grieve the parts of you that you shed. Okay. Card number 31, intention. Lacking personal direction begets confusion and life as a pawn to someone else's game of chess. If you say to hell with intention, even the most malicious intent will have minimal effect when it comes to you struggling. it will become this like, oh, that's a sign. It's level up time. Game on. I just had someone do this to me recently where what do you call it? Their intent was malicious. I mean, obviously malicious. Boo boo, your demon is showing. Yeah, it was that level of malicious. And it didn't bother me in the way it normally would. I was just like, ooh, there you go. That was a sign. I always knew my soul would guide me, even if I wasn't listening. My soul would find a way to shake me and get me to understand. So when you can shift it in that way, where someone's intention, regardless of how intentionally malicious it is, where you can see it as this is a stepping stone for me to get to the next level of growth. It's not going to affect you as much. Obviously, you're still going to have the inconvenience, but the inconvenience will be mitigated greatly by you shifting that. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And welcome to Kokoro. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Plum Ponce. Plum. Plum, are you here? You're welcome. I thought I saw Plum.
She's here.
Huh?
She's here.
Is she? I hate the lag on my end. All right. There she is. Breathe very deep and very slow. Let's see. Should we do the lift set? Let's see. Let's see what's on my lift set. I don't know. Okay, breathe. Put your hands in your lap with your palms facing up. Okay, Plum? No. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Mr. Harlow's popping. Okay. You might feel pressure in the chest. You might feel your A-OK go active, okay? Just breathe. Breathe. All right. How do you feel? Oh, I need my oxygen. Am I even supposed to shake this? No, right? I'm running low. I might need the concentrator. Right. Girl, I'm a little O2 deprived. Just breathe. Um, your A-OK is continuing to amplify and expand a specific set of coding. It's almost like binary with a 90-degree axis span binary. So it's like all the way through. Okay. Hey, Daddy, could you please get the oxygen and a new, like, it's in the orange bag, a new. Totally took my breath away. Okay. We got this. We totally got this. Oh, we might not got this. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Jen. Jen Omega Dawning. Jen Omega Dawning, are you here? We're gonna first do your reading and your scan to give me time to get oxygen. Um, don't want to pass out while live. No, don't be sorry. So let's do this. Let's do this update. Let's see. Let's see what the cards have to say to you. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. You're welcome, Plum. All right, let's see. And I saw your question. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Stick a new one. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. Whatever it is they're going through, it's really challenging them. It's really, really challenging them. Hold up. Okay, y'all, don't judge me. I'm trying to get my work done. Just give me like a minute, okay? I'll take this off in a minute. Okay. So, card number 35, presence of absence. Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. So, it's this like, it's this whole thing of they're needing your presence. Not sure if physical presence, but like the presence of, how would I put this? Like holding sacred space for them. Does that make sense? They're going through something really, really intense. Whatever this period is challenging them beyond what they think they're capable of handling. Okay. So hold what is absent in the presence of your love. You're the stronger of the two. Don't use that information to kick their ass. You are the stronger of the two. So that means You need to quietly hold space within yourself. You have to be able to, like, okay, you're irritating the shit out of me, but you need me to handle your energy with kid gloves, like, soft, fluffy kind. 100% at 555. So 3 is a number of a solid foundation, right? And then 5 is a number of change. 3 plus 5 is 8, the number of reunification. Like fractals that have been cleaved from the two of you, they're coming back to you. These are fractals of you, who you are. These are coming back to you, and it's going to come back to you. Um, it's going to come back to you before his parts come back to him. And I think like the easiest way to make sense of this is he's becoming aware that there are parts of him that are missing. It's not necessarily that you need to be in their life and yada yada. It's that they're reaching a moment of self-awareness, self-realization. And so that's really like that's really fucking them up in the head. Like, really, really fucking them up in the head. Okay. So they feel very unstable, energetically speaking, very, very unstable, shifting, things like that. Card number 20, enough. You were born enough. If you start to wonder, like, am I strong enough to do this for both of us? Yeah. Yes. That's why you're the stronger one. So you could hold space for the both of you. And it's important. It's important that you hold that space. Okay. It's very, very important you do this for the both of you, because as they become more stable, they can then, energetically speaking, hold space for you when you begin to feel that like agitation that's causing more of your truth to um, rise back up to the surface. Okay. Card number 5, the unknown. Lots of 5 here. The unknown, knowing the unknown. You're about to go through some gateway. Okay. This gateway is going to take you to a whole nother way of seeing, feeling, interacting energetically with this individual. Um, you scare them. You scare them not because of your aesthetic. You scare them because they can feel the gravity of your presence. Um, they're gonna have to work through it. I mean, what, do you have to be someone else? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's their own insecurity. Um, let me just pull one more card. I want to make. Oh, let's see, it's the top card. Card number 23, broken dreams. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. This is a process they have to go through. They're really. Uh, you could go so far as um, to assume they're falling apart. They're going through something very, very intense. Oh, oh. Is their relationship ending? Do you know? Or are you aware if hmm. I'm wondering if that's something that's kind of adding to their instability, like a very real possibility of the ending of um, their relationship. He's so stressed out. I could totally feel it. He's so stressed out. It's making me feel nauseous. That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of stress. Um, let's look at your scan. Ooh. Okay. So with your question, your area of focus for your scan, have you ever drank clove water? And before I go any further with what I'm going to say, I'm not a doctor. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So Um, yeah, you can't take what I say as actual advice. Um, it might be a good idea for you to take like a regular size water bottle and put some, and I don't know how you would dose it for yourself, but put some cloves in it. You have a lot of tension within you. Okay. This tension is causing the flow of energy to really get blocked up. Whatever teeth are being affected, each tooth is connected to a specific organ system. If you look up what tooth is connected to what organ system, you can have an idea of what emotions are causing blockages within you. So like say your front tooth is connected, I don't know, to your liver. Totally pulling this out my ass, okay? If your front tooth is connected to your liver and that's what's, aching, obviously you would still need to go to the dentist to make sure there's nothing, no work that needs to be done. But if it's like this aching thing connected simply to energy, then that would mean there's something going on with the liver. Does that mean physiological liver, or does that mean etheric liver, meaning like emotions and, the thoughts that come with those emotions? And that's what would need to be addressed. Usually, for me, when I go through, because sometimes when the energy gets really, really intense and I'm accreting frequency at a very, very high rate, not only, yeah, I still have, I don't know if you guys can see it. I have jitters. I have jitters. And then, um, if I can't like regulate the influx of energy well enough, then my teeth will hurt. They'll become really achy. Um, if I can ground myself enough, which is very, very difficult for someone who's naturally extremely high frequency, that sometimes helps a little bit. Um, I see it as these are the periods where the roots are going deeper into your soil of truth. What I found helps me. Originally, I was doing this because I thought I had like a tooth infection. What ended up happening, clove water gets me tipsy. Clove water gets me super tipsy. I can't drink beer. I can't drink wine. I can't drink any alcohol because it's not compatible with me. But clove water, oh. And it gets me to like relax just enough to stop doing whatever it is I'm doing to block the flow. I notice oftentimes I'm blocking the flow when I'm not awake. I'm sleeping and I'm grinding my teeth. So it could be something like that for you. I do see a lot of energy at the tip of the roots of your teeth. Um, I also see there's like for lack of a better way of explaining it, infectious type of energy and not a positive infectious. I think you're pulling in whatever toxic energies they have. And have you been grinding your teeth? That's gonna fucking hurt by the time you wake up. I would assume you're grinding it hard. One time, oh my God, I was grinding my teeth so hard that I woke up because of this sound super loud in my ear. Turns out it was my teeth. It was like, I was like, what is that? Do you remember that, Daddy?
No.
He goes, it's your fucking mouth. I was like, no. Yeah, you're grinding your teeth. Yeah, I was grinding it that hard. So hold up. Hold up. It's from stress. Teeth is connected to throat chakra blockage. Ooh, so I'm wondering if that's like, wait, what did you? I think this has to do with the activation that you selected. Yep. Yep. It has to do with the activation. Throat. Okay. Let's get started with that. Please don't kill me. There's people after you, you know. It's all right. I have the oxygen machine beside me now. I'm not scared anymore.
I'll carry you.
You what?
I'll carry you.
Carry me where?
To the emergency.
No. Just let me die. Call Jesus. Tell him to bring me back. It's gonna be fine. I'm kidding. Don't let me die. That would upset the children. All right. Just breathe very deep, very slow. Hey, Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
could you please get my big ass alligator? It's a smoky quartz. It looks like an alligator's back.
Where?
Should be beside the bed, I think. Okay. I don't think he's closed it yet. I'm going to take you up in frequency. Breathe very deep and very slow. We're going to exit the matrix, okay? Initiating climb. 15. Exiting matrix. 17. Hyper jump. 210. Entering Eka. Entering Akasha. How do you feel? You feel awesome.
I'm gonna close the lid. Yep.
Sure. All right. Any dizziness? Many say that I'm too young to let you know just where. No, it's not. I'm okay. I'm just at a really high elevation. Nothing unpleasant. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I got deconditioned being in California, and I left my RV in elevation above 10,000. Fucking A. And I didn't work out, so I screwed myself. It's what it is. All right. Paula Lopez.
Please remove the link.
Okay. Excuse me. To let you know just where come. Oh, I went to that. Okay. Sorry. My bad. All right. Paula's here. I went to go shut the link down. You already did that. All right. Nice. Very, very nice. Um okay. So breathe deep and slow. How do you feel, Paula? Have you been having like some weird queasy feeling? Nothing too severe, but just like kind of queasy, slightly nauseous for the past couple days? Okay. Make sure you breathe very deep and very slow. I'm going to drain a little bit of the energy so that way it's easier for you. You feel better, Paula? Um, Michael says to remind you guys I teach classes. Was someone asking if I teach classes?
No.
I don't know. I don't know about that guy. Okay. So, on your stomach, like slightly inwards from the liver, and then a second location, maybe an inch above the belly button. There are two like solidified dark matter there. Um, I'm trying to determine if it's you or your sister. Um, have I ever told you that you and your sister are twins? I probably haven't. I probably haven't. I try and leave that subject matter alone. You and your sister are twin flames. One of you or both of you have a latching. One or both have a parasitic thing. I'm wondering if it's you. Um, I'm wondering if it's you. Because my knee jerk reaction is that it's you, and your sister is trying to pull it off of you without realizing that. Um, hmm. Do you mind if I remove it off of you, Paula? It shouldn't be too huge a deal. I just kind of want to make sure I have your permission. Yeah, you guys are twins. Not like biological twins, twin flames. Would you like me to remove that for you? Okay. So just breathe very deep and very slow. She might feel it too, okay? If she calls you later, if she's not here on the live and she calls you later, like, oh, I felt this really weird butterfly feeling. That was me. It's gone. It's done. All right. Make sure you don't get up so long as you're dizzy. So there's a little bit of a delay on your end in regards to you feeling the energy coming through. You're highly sensitive to energy, but there's a little bit of a delay. Now, that delay paired with the fact that I use sedation in your field, you might in about 10-15 minutes feel like, oh, because then the sedation will have worn off. And then you'll feel a big lightheadedness. Okay. It shouldn't be too long. It might just be like a real sudden, like, and then it's done. You might also feel your eyeballs rock in their sockets. That's always a fun feeling, though. But just make sure you stay seated. All right. Teresa. Teresa's a foul. Teresa, are you here? Let me find a song. Okay. Let me just find a song. Trying to find the song. Okay. So breathe very deep and very slow. How do you feel?
Good vibrations.
What? Good vibrations. All right. Here we go. You saw the light. Just give me the light. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I love me, Sean DePaul. Sean DePaul. Carmen. You're welcome.
She's here.
All right. Carmen, in addition to what it was that you selected for yourself, which I saw, your higher self is requesting something in addition to that, which as long as it's a request from soul, money has nothing to do with it. I just want to make sure I have your permission to complete what your higher self is asking for, that additional component. Is that okay with you? Excuse me. I never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings. What type of activation would it be categorized as? Um, it would be like the equivalent of converting your core coding to blue diamond. It's very similar to that. Um, but it's not blue diamond coding. It's something a step above, which I don't offer that. I don't offer that. Um, I don't offer that in expedites, but that's what your higher self requested. Is that okay? Okay. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the flesh. All right. My teeth on wedding rings in the movies. Um, just to give you an idea, I have to completely destroy your chakras. I will rebuild it. It has to be rebuilt in order for your system to continue to be compatible. Okay? So don't worry. How do you feel? Just breathe. All right. So your chakra system was completely converted to um the only way I can explain it is it's a chakra system that doesn't exist in this time space matrix. Um you're not a regular human being, baby. You're yeah. That's a good thing. You have very evolved coding. Um Hopefully the things that you have been kind of struggling with, like any type of internal stuff that you've been struggling with, hopefully this will create enough flow through your field to kind of make it easier for you. Okay, like lessons and things like that. Thank you, Carmen. All right. Just Erica. You're welcome. Just Erica, are you here? Thank you. This is the first the first time in 18 years. Yeah. Tomorrow is our 18-year anniversary, which we're probably going to forget tomorrow, so no. I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. All right, just Erica. Let me go back and make sure I have all the right stuff. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies. I'm not proud of my address. Okay, what is going on with this? My Wi-Fi is not working. Here we go. Okay. So those two are intense. Breathe very deep and very slow, okay? Need to figure out a song. Ooh. Working on the weekend as usual. All right. Just breathe. How do you feel? Good. What? Hold on. I don't know where it is. I'm told to show you something on here. Is it on this side? Oh. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, hold up. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, here. He's not going to be able to see that, dude. There's too much reflection. It's up here. Hey, when you make me do stuff like this. Hold up. See if you can see it like this. Where did it go? All right. So it's right up here. Can you see all the triangles? I can't make it work. Hold on, girl. Maybe if I just take a picture of it. Can you just... Bro, stop sweating me. You're like stressing me out. I'm like low oxygen. I don't even remember where it went. No, you keep stressing me out. Where did it go? Oh, girlfriend. Oh, here. Man, keeps moving. All right. That took my oxygen. I was trying so hard to concentrate. Can you see? Oh, you can't even see. Hold on.
You saw it in the beginning.
There. Apparently, there's some sort of message in that for you specifically. Yes. Okay. I don't know what the message is. I'm told it's a need to know basis, and apparently, I'm not part of the circle of trust. Oh, Michael says I'm being dramatic. Well, deal with it. All right. Miss Melissa, are you here? Miss Melissa. You're welcome. Okay. Give me 5 seconds. All right. Excuse me. No, Miss Melissa. One more shuffle. Oh, girl. No, you're not on the list to be called unless you went ahead and purchased an expedited request. So, all right, here we go. Card number 16, Melting Mask. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. So, this is about allowing more of your authentic, like most authentic self to shine through. I mean, you already live in a very authentic manner, but I think this is like taking that authenticity to a whole nother level. Um, I keep getting a feeling, a sense of like leveling up. I don't like how else would leveling up. It's a weird feeling that leveling up involves changes in your career. So, I don't know. Your higher self has been saying this kind of stuff for a long time already. So, I don't know if she's like trying to get your agreement still. I mean, I don't feel like you're necessarily fighting anything. Allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. Let's see. So your aura is changing. Sometimes I won't see something in the card until I look at it through my monitor. And it's giving me a sense that your aura is changing for the better. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with your aura right now, but it's like being upgraded, right? No, seriously, I don't feel like you've been fighting anything. So I don't know. It irritates me when she starts saying that kind of stuff to you. Card number 2, radical curiosity, seeing as if for the first time every time. Um, do you feel like you've become jaded? Like you're just kind of tired of the same old, same old? Because hmm, it's a sense of like a request for you to begin seeing a different aspect, um, like shifting the way you see the usual stuff. If you bored, okay, okay, that would be an aspect of it. But just like the monotony. So yeah, bored. Okay. So I mean, like, what she needs to figure out how to entertain herself. I mean, work is work. Like pranks. No. Your higher self just laughed at me. I'm sorry. I'm oxygen deprived. Don't do pranks at work. That was the first thing I thought of. Like pranks? She should do pranks on people? No. Don't. You're it's gonna create problems. Could you imagine working with me? Uh, Zero impulse control. Eye of Horus, awakening divine perception. See what I'm saying? It's like higher portions of your higher sensory perception is being activated. You're leveling up. So many people are leveling up right now. You're definitely one of them. Hold on. La, 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 la. All right. Awakening divine perception. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are divine sight that are awakening and growing now. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. Um, It's almost this sense that you're going to be given back your eyes. You're going to be given back your eyes because you're going to need them to see. This is round 2, what I hear. This is round 2, what you weren't able to see first time around. You have to make sure you see it this time around. That makes me nervous. That makes me nervous because if it's round 2, that means it's going to be the same target as the first round. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shit. Radical curiosity, seeing as if for the first time every time. Don't make any assumptions as to how this will present itself. It was because of presumptions not on your end, but on a different front that caused almost like a blind spot. I don't know if that makes sense. But melting mask. You know, DWS. Melting mask. I don't know if there's been an attempt to access you. Yeah. But make sure you see everything in a new way, okay? So I don't know what methods would be used to try and access you because you're just too vigilant, you know? I don't feel like it's higher self. I feel like your higher self is actually giving you solid intel. I'll leave you to kind of sit with it and see how the message fits with what you're thinking, okay? Jonathan Rodriguez. Have you been having weird dreams? Okay. Hi, Jonathan. Let me just put this book away. All right. Let's see what your higher self would like you to know. You're welcome, Miss Melissa. All right. Let's see. Card number 13, false beliefs. Once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. So here's the thing. It's like you've been carrying with you a pretty heavy load. And although that load is probably being released at this point, you still have this part that maybe maybe you get maybe you get like defensive, but you know better. So I don't feel like you lash out at people. This would be something that is more internal. Okay. Um, hmm. And it's really excuse me. It's really affecting the way you move forward. This is something that's behind you. So it's something in your past, but it still kind of sticks through the front. So I'm wondering if this is the feeling that I get is like something from the past still like precedes you. Maybe it's a fear that, oh, what if these people know like some mistake I made in the past? You know, oh, they're probably, gonna think badly of me or um whatever it is. We have to allow the past to remain in the past, okay? That's definitely something that will help you with the future. It obstructs your view if this is in your way. Okay. It will definitely obstruct your view, but you have the wisdom to recognize when this happens. And, you know, there's a probability, a strong probability that when it does happen, you kind of tell yourself, like, okay, I shouldn't do this. No, I shouldn't be that way. Like, let that go. Those are good things to tell yourself to a certain extent. Past that extent, you have to make sure you dig to the root of what's causing you to have that type of concern. Okay. Um, these are things that are probably needing to be addressed at this point. I don't necessarily feel like they're problems. I feel like they're old hurts that need your attention now so that they can finally heal. Okay. Um, Card number 14, wishful expectations. Acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life for what they are. So I get that there's someone in your life that causes you to become triggered and to continue to feel as though the past is coming forward to like haunt you. I feel like these two are talking about the same thing. So continue to listen to that wisdom. So your higher self is what's talking to you. You definitely have guidance. You definitely have a growing intuitive sense. Um, how much you listen to that, it's kind of hit or miss right now. It's being developed, it's being further refined, but there's times where you're like, okay, this is too much to ignore and pass off as coincidence. Like this is something magical is going on. And then there's other times where no, I probably imagined that, which, that swinging back and forth, it's part of the natural process of gaining confidence in yourself and your intuition. I'm being told to kind of make this analogy for you. So the more you try, and I'm looking for my here. All right. So, all right, here. We'll do this. So, okay. I want this to sit still. So it swings to the left. I'm going to try and swing it to the right. Now that I've swung it to the right, I have to swing it to the left because it's too far to the right. But if I just stop moving, it'll hold still on its own. It'll find its center on its own. So you're at a point where, yes, you need to know this information. And also, more importantly, yes, you also need to stop trying too hard. Okay. You hold yourself to a very unfair expectation. If you have to try to be something, it's probably not who you are. It's not like you're trying to learn something in school. You are trying to become more of who you are. And the part that you have to try to do when you're trying to become more of who you are, you have to try to not try too hard because that's going to cause your pendulum to keep swinging back and forth. The more you try and correct it, the more it's going to swing the other way. So if you just allow the flow to kind of um, ease itself on out and find a stillness, because the weight, the gravity of your purpose and your truth is what's going to cause the movement to slow down and you fall back into center. Oh, your higher self says you're afraid of falling. That you have bought into human concepts far too deeply. Like you're afraid of falling because it would be a failure to fall. Not always. Not always. Sometimes the things that we perceive as failures or setbacks are nothing more than a redirection. Your higher self is causing you to be redirected because you're kind of veering off track. So be more gentle with yourself. Okay. I think that's like at the heart of the message. And your final card number 40, inner integration. There is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. So, this is a period of integration. If you're going to try too hard, you're probably going to struggle with integrating. Okay. Oftentimes, when we try too hard, we're trying based on beliefs that are not necessarily in alignment or founded on the core of our truth. These are just things we perceive about ourselves, believe about ourselves because of other people's opinions and presence in our life. Doesn't necessarily mean they're accurate, right? So that inner integration comes when you begin allowing the process to kind of just flow. Okay. Um, I hope that helps, Jonathan. And I hope that makes sense. And apologies for the individual on behalf of the individual that had to be removed for being extremely disruptive repeatedly. You guys, I'm huge on respecting other people. I'm like really, 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 really big on that. Where when people share space with me, here on my live streams, these are my sacred space. Okay, this live stream is my sacred space. I don't like when people disrespect those who I love. When I invite you to share space with me, that means I have love for you. And if someone else is going to enter, me, I want me, nope, nope. Jonathan had my attention then. It's not fair and it's not respectful. I'm not tolerating that. So let's see. Melissa Dawn. You're welcome, Jonathan. All right. Let me just put these cards away. All right. Breathe very deep and very slow. Here we go. Melissa, have you been feeling weird lately? Okay, so I completed the work that you chose for your expedite. I completed it and I put it in a containment unit and affixed it to the outside of your shield. The reason I did that is because you have a major parasitic situation in your belly, your lower chest, and your back. And that's just without even scanning you. I just felt that right off the bat. And now I feel it going up the back of the neck and into the base of the skull. If I were to have continued, that would lock it in with you. You need a parasitic extraction. Um, has this been going on for at least a few weeks? It looks like it's pretty advanced. Did she say yes to going on for a few weeks?
Mm, she said you were acting weird. No, I don't know.
I didn't say she's acting weird.
No, no, no. She was saying she's been
Okay. So the stomach has always been your trigger and your back just started. Um Looking at it, it's a very fast moving thing. Just looking at the rest of your auric field. Um so a month on the back. Yeah. The neck a few years. So now I'm wondering how come I haven't noticed this before. Whenever you join me for live streams, do you feel relief in those areas? I'm wondering if it's releasing you, like releasing your field anytime you join me for live streams so that I don't detect it.
She said yes.
Hmm?
She said yes.
What did I ask her again? Shit.
Something about
When,
relief.
yeah, when she joins. Um, hmm. Yeah, you definitely need a parasitic extraction because of the advanced nature of it. I'm kind of feeling like you would probably need a 2M rather than a straight um, regular extraction. Um, have you been having it, it's yes. I was going to say something else, and Michael was like, "Don't dance around the topic." Yes, it's demonic. It's not just a regular grunt type of demonic issue. This is a higher level. I don't know if someone was doing some sort of conjuring or like ritual type things. This was called in. Um, this was definitely called in. And it's clearly something that is very, very familiar with me. I can do and what I can sense if it keeps letting go. Oh, fucking A. Órale, pues. Fucking Santa, yeah. Okay, okay. I just had to have that little like fuck. Okay, so now that changes everything. You don't need an extraction, you need a custom revocation. Uh, um, is this someone that still has access to you? Does this like do they know where you live and have any of your belongings? Do they have access to you? Um, okay, so I'm not going to dig into your personal stuff. I recommend a custom revocation. I will leave it up to you to decide what you want to do. Um, and I'm just going to have to leave it at that. Okay. I did complete your expedite. It's attached to the outside of your field, your shield, not field, outside of your shield, mid shield. So it's in your field, but it's confined. And part of the reason is because I don't want to lock it in with you. Okay. So whenever that gets situated and however way you choose to situate it, your higher self can unlock that and finish the integration. It's already complete. It just needs to be allowed to finish integrating into your morphogenetic template. Okay. Um, I know. I don't blame you for being upset. I'm really trying my best to not be upset with you. I'm not trying to dismiss you. I'm just really this kind of stuff really pisses me off, and I'm trying to just be level about it. I don't know what my schedule looks like. I know I book really, really quickly and I'm pretty booked up. Um, email us and you can find out. Oh, I don't know. How does this work, honey? I just show up when I'm told. Oh my God. It's horrible. I don't, yeah, my husband takes care of it. Daddy, Melissa has a question.
How far?
Yeah. I'll have her email us so that way you can discuss with her. Um, all right. So just email us contact@emmyevolving.com. Okay. Um, ooh. Claudia. You could hear my hip hop. And the canopy, my stamina be enough for Pamela Anderson Lee. MTV Jam of the Week. I also listen to Tupac. Órale, Claudia. Okay, let me stop yelling in your guys' ears. So breathe very deep and very slow, madame. Gang, 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 gang. How do you feel? I usually listen to dubstep and trap, but I'm trying to be more peaceful. So I've switched to hip hop and gangster rap. Ah, gandang gabi, Twinkie. Yeah, y'all don't know. I speak a few languages. Only catchphrases though. I'm joking. Yay! Um, no, English isn't even my first language. It's not my native language. So let me not play with you guys like that. All right. Thank you, Ms. Claudia. All right. Adam Thompson. That naku naman ang grabe. That's all I know. No, I'm actually fluent. All right. Hi, Adam. Okay, here goes. Here goes. One more shuffle. 1, 2, trace. Oh, sorry. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hold on. I don't know why it gave me that kind of reaction. So contagious. Returns my pages. Okay. Card number 44, Solar Eclipse Revolution. This card spells out change, major transformations are about to happen. When it comes to eclipses, something has to die for better things to be born. I'm feeling like the whole concept of something has to die is the whole concept of the old you has to be shed away. And it's not that the old you is somehow flawed or not good enough. It's that you've outgrown that part of you. Okay. We must focus on what is directly in front of us. You can expect swift changes that end one chapter and start a new one. These events may seem like negative at first, a divorce, the end to a relationship, being forced to move, or even losing your job. They tend to affect relationships foremost. I feel like this has more to do probably with finances. Um, a change in wait, your wife is in the medical field, right? Okay. I don't know. It's this sense of like she might not be at that social worker job um long term. Has this come up in a reading before? No? Okay. For some reason, I'm just like I feel like I'm being a broken record and that I've told you this before. Um oh, okay. So maybe that's why I feel like she's not going to be there for too much longer. Um I don't feel like it's your marriage that's going to be affected. I mean, obviously it can be stressful and all of that, but you guys have a very solid, very, very solid connection. Um, I feel like anything you guys go through, it just strengthens your bond even more. So I don't know how you feel about vaccines. Um, I mean, if you guys are okay with vaccines, then it shouldn't be an issue. But I'm wondering if it has something to do with a forced medical procedure. Um, oh, oh shit. I'm suddenly like, yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to be injecting any mRNA stuff when you're pregnant. Are you guys already expecting? Or we're just open to I just included myself in your relationship. Are we just open to it, right? Oh my god. I think I'm getting a little too comfortable. um there's a possibility. A possibility of um possibility, you know? Um obviously nothing's set in stone. It's something that could happen sooner rather than later, or it can be held off for quite some time. I just know it will happen when it's best for you and your family. Okay. Not necessarily when you think it's best, but when your soul determines it's best for you guys. So implies you're being forced to make a decision to act on it. There will be no stepping away from it. So for that card, the solar eclipse card, um, just things to think about. She might have to change direction with her career. Okay. Not necessarily completely leave it, but if she's working in a hospital, she's obviously going to be expected, as all medical personnel are expected to comply. Okay. Just definitely some things to think about. And you guys decide what's best for you. Okay. If you feel like um, medical procedures like that for you, by all means. Okay. So, card number 7, Jupiter, abundance. The lips of the wise are as the doors of a cabinet. No sooner are they open, but treasures are poured out before thee. Expect doors to swing open. When the energy of Jupiter enters your reading, you can be assured luck is on your side and fortune shines on you. I really feel like you're going to be put in a place where at first it might seem like this kind of sucks, but then you'll quickly begin to see, probably in the first half, maybe even first quarter of 2021, you'll see like, I am so glad everything went the way that it did and we are where we are. Okay. Um, Blocks are being removed. Ooh, you are being given not only a gift, but also a lift, if not divine help. Start thinking about whatever this business. So, so what if you're taking care of the spiritual aspect and your wife can take care of the social work aspect? And that's how you can have clients. I feel like you're going to have your own business that, I mean, you have an amazing energy about you. You have a very calming, very grounding, very stable type of presence, like the energy about you. And between that and your wife's knowledge of the system where you guys live, that can be a very, very solid service that you provide. And I feel like this might be something where, at first, situations that cause you to consider this type of move might be upsetting, might be disappointing, might be stressful, frustrating. But like I said, the feeling that I get so deeply is that you're being guided, nudged to go in a direction that will really, really take care of you as the world starts to shift. So, card number 15, Gemini, I think. No one is free. Even the birds are chained to the sky. That fucking scares and upsets me. With the information that we're covering, with this being about, future events and potentialities within those future events, the mentioning of no one is free, even the birds are chained to the sky. Um, you might feel and experience some resistance to whatever this is. Just know, at the end of the day, whatever is in the best interest of you and your family is what will happen for you. Okay. You definitely don't need to push too hard, but you also have to keep a mindful balance between not pushing too hard and completely um, completely giving up. Okay. So that's a very fine balance you have to keep. Communication is key. Be versatile and quick at this time. You must also be mindful because people are talking. Be careful who you share your plans with. Even, I hate to say this, but even the people you feel like you could trust, who have been in your life for such a long time, I would be very, very mum about your plans. Yeah, it has to stay between you and your wife for quite a bit longer. Okay. Whatever you guys begin to consider, whether it's about moving, business plans, things like that, it has to be very, very quiet. Okay. Um, I hate to say this and plant like a seed of doubt. There is someone in your life. I feel like it's someone you feel you can trust. You can't trust them. There's some sort of event that's going to happen and it's going to change their logic. It's going to change them into a very, very fear based individual. And if you're not okay with complying with medical procedures, keep that to yourself. No joke. Keep that to yourself. You don't involve them in any of your plans, okay? Just it is important you keep very quiet about it. Um let's see. Okay. Um let's see. When this card comes up, you may be the object of discussion, or you may have to talk your way out of a sticky situation. Okay. Okay. At the current time, you may find yourself to be highly strung, nervous, or excitable, as is the Gemini, but still able to figure it all out with a probing mind. It may feel as if you're riding a high wind with a lofty energy. Multitasking may be required of you. Okay. Oh, Gemini is also the sign of soulmates. So this card can indicate an important romantic relationship has started or will figure in shortly. You already have that. um, so at the bottom line with the Gemini card, words are important now, so use them wisely. Words will be imperative regarding the outcome of whatever it is you're going to experience. Okay. Be careful what you share and who you share it with. That's just, there's been a lot of changes to the human consciousness. A lot of people are now operating from a very elevated place of fear. Um, the people we once knew them to be, for many, that person is gone. Okay. The only person you can trust is your wife. Just that's a general rule of thumb. She's the only one you can trust. Everyone else needs to be kept outside of your personal plans. I don't know why I keep feeling that being stressed, like really emphasized. Okay. I hope that helps, Adam. So let's say, and thank you. All right. Diana. You're welcome. Have I ever been a guest on a podcast? Yeah. Yes, I have. Guess how that turned out. All right. Hi, Diana. Oh, why am I putting cards away? Let me get. Let's see. Let us see. You're welcome, Melissa Dunn. And hang in there, okay? Don't get too. Try not to get too upset about it. All right, Diana. You wanted a general, right? Let me see. Yeah. Or let me not assume. Diana, did you want a general reading? I think she has a lag. Okay. I've waited 100 years. I'll wait a million more for you. Nothing prepared me for what the privilege of being yours. Card number 11, metamorphosis. Power and strength lie within our surrender to change. So things are about to change for you. The things that are changing involve your survival and your communication. So this looks like root chakra energy. With that root chakra energy, that usually involves like living situations, um, possibly even like your livelihood, connections with your family. Um, it seems like you're going to be placed in a difficult position where there are two opposing things or people, and you're stuck in the middle of it. Don't let anyone pull you into their BS, okay? It feels like you're going to be dragged into something really, really unnecessary for you. And it's like, I don't know if I don't even know what kind of plant that is, but immediately I'm like, oh, like an olive branch. It's this sense of like, these two are kind of, I don't know, maybe one of them, maybe both of them. They're making you feel as though you're obligated to be the one to hold the olive branches. These mofos can go to the olive tree and get their own damn olive branches. They need to leave you out of this. You have to communicate that. So, Michael was pointing out the lower belly, this area, that's where the sacral chakra typically is, right? In this area. Well, there's that blue throat chakra energy. This is about communication with family. Don't let them suck you into this. This is going to turn out I feel like it's going to be so explosive, and it's not even your issue. And then you're going to get sucked in, and both sides will blame you. Fuck that, girl. I'd be like, what? I don't know. What do you think? Oh, ooh. That would be the extent of what I would say. Like, oh, and then what happened? And just keep asking questions and not give any of your thoughts, because I freaking feel so strongly. Anything you say, whether it's like benign or whatever, it's going to be twisted, and you are going to be the one that everyone gangs up on, even though this is not your issue. So, card number 13, false beliefs. Once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. So, if this does happen, which hopefully you can avoid it, but if this does happen, this is going to help you to really, really see the truth of who you are, the ways in which you are gaslit consistently, the ways in which you have been experiencing reactive abuse. Okay. Don't let people manipulate you. That always happens. I tell you, girl. I tell you, I mean, I might even be ballsy enough to be like, hey, I watched this girl on YouTube. Her name is Emmie. She said you're full of shit. I mean, I don't know if you are, but she said you're full of shit. And I shouldn't talk to you about any of this because you're going to drag me into your shit. Put it on me, girl. Put it on me. I don't care. Yeah. And then if they come to me and be like, why are you talking shit? Boo, I don't even know you. Are you identifying as a person the cards are talking about? I totally would. I'd be like, I don't know. Do you feel that's you that's being identified? Don't let them drag you into this. Girl. They're going to use an old trigger. I think that old trigger has to do with an old relationship. Don't don't fall for it. Okay, don't fall for it. Card number 39, perspective. A calm and clear mind is free to see differently. Don't let them get you all emotional. Okay? If what they're saying is starting to get you all emotional, I mean, I would just be blunt. I can't listen to anymore. I feel like I'm getting myself all triggered, and I don't really want to add to the problem. I would just say something like that. Oh, let's be honest. If it was me, I would just be triggered and be like, "You're a fucking bitch." I can't do the conversation. I'd be like, "Wow." Really? Let me not. So I think I'm talking to both of us right now, where we have to not allow ourselves to be sucked into people's BS. We're stronger than that. We're smarter than that. We're not going to allow it. All right. I'm going to move forward and do your energy work. La 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 la. La 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 la. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you all through the sad times. Okay, we're just going to pass that Dutch. Breathe very deep and very slow. Hooty hoo. Okay. Doom, doom, doom. Okay. All right. How do you feel? How does it feel? Who sang that song? How does it feel? Hmm? No, I think it was a Justin Bieber song. I think she has a lag. My back is itchy.
That's great.
Yay! Yay. Any dizziness? Pass that, pass that, pass that Dutch, baby. Oh, Lord. You're welcome. Make sure you stay seated or recline for a few more minutes, okay? There's going to be a lot of energy that will continue to surge with the type of activation you selected. For your energy, it's going to continue for maybe like 10, 15 more minutes. So you might get dizzy. So be careful, okay? Definitely be careful. All right, guys. That does it. We're done. I will probably come live again tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see. But oh, it's our anniversary tomorrow. Are we gonna forget? Yeah, I'm totally, I don't know. I'm a weird type of girl. I don't act like a girl. I don't like surprises. I don't need fancy dinners or any of that. Sure I am. Yeah. Okay. Time to go. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. And I'm out. Bye, guys.